town actually looks pretty big from here.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Not-Cry as an adventurer's paradise. So she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Not-Cry's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Not-Cry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory.
What?
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Not-Cry, and for a time, heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished. Nowadays, today, no official authority governs Not-Cry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be. The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know,
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
the Wild Hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Not-Cry?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that if you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog?
You're saying people actually hear things?
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown...
Oh, when you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino.
Absolutely. Aino is... Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the...
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Barca waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early. You're right about...
This elevator was inspired by the one in Romaritime Harbor.
I'll keep this close.
Newspapers, anyone? Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here? Does that mean that Catherine and Notcry actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later.
Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it?
This research looks promising.
Don't waste my time. We can't have treasure unaccounted.
Why is none of it coming to me?
Time to get down to business.
Fresh honey. Fragrant and sweet.
Here we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right?
No matches, I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never... Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left...
Well, well.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Inef is a regular here at the flagship.
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Inefa being gone.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Anefa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more... I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natland, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it,
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinjarvi.
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Not-Kraya. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Oh. So, we missed him?
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid.
Whoa! That's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but...
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh. So you no longer require
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too.
It's so noisy here. Back in my day.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town. You mean it's got something to do with Not-Kraya's history? Oh, that makes sense. But... Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it. Oh! Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Whoa, that's... An impressively long name for sure.
Huh. Is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Not-Craya.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No,
Oh, so you're here for business.
that's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Not-Craya, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds. To hold...
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For what?
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of
Right. Well,
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? Must be all that time he spent around graveyards. His lantern? No, not really. Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths. Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
Here's the thing.
These are bounties.
Try out the berries and fried meat? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice! Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wander.
The birds and the...
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You too. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the traveler. Thanks so much for...
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourself?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Not-Craya, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the
Huh! Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your face?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them.
You!
Hey, look who it...
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Not-Craya with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely up.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, because if they had gotten ahead of themselves, just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler, you will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave, the place we call our home. May we meet again in the moon's gentle...
These are delicious! Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next? Good idea! Let's see... Okay. This is Nuts and Nut. This is the Speranza, one of the travel... This is the Vesnitsi Prolage Greenhouse, apparently. And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauman and... So, what'd you think? Even if Enefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right? She sure is! It'd take hundreds of years of practice to beat the best tour... Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now! There's our... Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship! Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first? Where? Which one are you... Oh... Now you mention... Anyway, where we go first is completely...
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make...
Oh dear. So it is...
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Oh, well, if it isn't my two most valued clients. And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not-Craya like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing...
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you...
A clever merchant always has a backup plan. Or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore here. Since you're both here in Not-Craya, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing...
We literally just arrived! Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends?
My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case,
What's that? Your hat?
Information, of course. Information about Not-Craya, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free.
Wow. You sure are feeling...
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous... The moment I set up shop in Not-Craya, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very... In that case, what would you like to know about? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the Moon Goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just... Well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, everyone knows they're here for the ancient moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Not-Craya. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still. That bunch of booze-loving monstaters? Ugh, don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. What now? Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a bunch of booze-loving monster. As fellow Outlander, I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there.
The Curatorium of Secrets?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right?
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Not-Cry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously?
It feels like... Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, it could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good...
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
How Huh? They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with... Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project, but we are in Not-Cry now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all the...
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Not-Cry lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive, creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just ad astra abyssosk. Welcome to Not-Cry, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so... But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing. We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's... Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Astra at...
Thank you for completing today.
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or
Not for now. We've seen most of it already.
any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she...
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Not-Craya, it is entirely plausible.
Aw.
Understood. In that case, after all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts floating around Not-Craya,
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz-kid mechanic, too.
understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA at the Clink Clank Krumkake Crap.
A reward on the road.
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Not-Craya. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little...
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Paimon will leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared. We'll get you out of... Oh, it worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
A reward on the road. Is this an answer from this world? I'll keep this close.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've When breaking new ground, I'll teach you more about... are not used to... If you ever have any questions about... Maybe you're not you. If you ever have any questions about the realm with...
we are. The place Aino and I call...
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all...
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit.
I missed her too. I want her to see what...
Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
Aino, I'm back.
Ineffa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I... I know. Could you turn around for a moment? I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone. She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth. Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
No fair! You're a meanie, Ineffa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just to...
That is objectively not a...
Oh, seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you... But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did. But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about... Oh.
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting.
Welcome home. Oh. So, will I be able to keep eating...
Negative. Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide.
Thanks, Ineffa! Here the
I know. Allow me to introduce...
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time. Nice to meet you, Aino. Ineffa's told us all about you, too. Huh? Really? She actually said... Well, she's not wrong. Oh, yeah. So, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back. Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing? Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure... Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this house. Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw. A spaceship, huh? From outside to that? Exactly. So, ring any bells? No. Oh. You sure? Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Not-Craya that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new...
What Aino means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as part.
Oh, so that...
Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't... So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really...
But who would even do something like...
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the... Anyway... Long story short, Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads...
The Frost Moon side?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals?
I've never actually seen them myself. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past. Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machine...
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scion.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient.
Aww.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop...
Really? You promise? Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Oh, are you here to play with me? My name's Aino, and I'm an inventor. Me and Inefa live together. Inefa,
Yes,
feeling comfortable?
I am indeed. No bed in the world is as
Inefa,
Yes,
want me to increase the charging?
please, if you would.
Inefa, I'm hungry.
In that case, please enable quick charge mode.
Kerplunkatron. Go Claw! On purpose. I know. Present.
Against the long night and purge the darkness!
Break out! Water jet!
Strike them down! Against the long night and purge the darkness!
Flash attack!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
No claw!
Strike them down! stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Flying the north wind!
Go! Bombs away! You on this?
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Why isn't it working? Look,
Strike them down!
Enough, I'm cold.
Oh, so sorry.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Dodge this. One with the force.
Flying the north wind!
I hear everything.
Strike them down!
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Water jet!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming. We should definitely hang out with them more. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different. Sort of. Is that a Kuhenki? Shoot! Hey there! What? Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak. No idea what she wants. She's following us! Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, Paimon promises she'll be nicer. Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her about...
this an answer from this world?
Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Lauma? The moon chanter?
Let me take a look at your wound. You must be more careful. Oh, you're back too. How was your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you put that in their food? You naughty little thing! How could you do that? They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay? Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too.
Hey, Lauma! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it? Welcome to Hisi Island. Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline is unique, for throughout our history, there have... What was that? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued...
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token.
We'd love to! And actually,
Oh. You're interested in the story.
Kutar?
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess. The moon maiden who guides us.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like...
Natural?
Or like... more harmonized in its...
That is because, ever since the Fatui arrived in Not-Craya, these statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago. Crafted from the very... Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with Kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's... For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now... this is the only one left.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Not-Craya. One here on Hisi Island, and the Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle. But...
Oh! It's... Hey! We've been wondering what was up with it, too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonnotar, beings born from the moon.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us.
I'm afraid not. I cannot. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luonnotar. Perhaps you...
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luonnotar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both.
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way.
If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the... Open your eyes. My name is Lauma, and here in the stillness of these woods,